A lot of mods pass through the Black Ops 3 workshop fairly often. Not as much as Left 4 Dead 2. Obviously, they're printing shit out every fucking day, and I hate all of it. But plenty of content comes out for a game that came out 10 years ago. Jesus fucking... You know how old I was when it came out? At least 20 years old. Probably. In any case, what I'm getting at is I'll basically try anything that comes across the workshop. Whether that's maps, add-ons, what have you, I'll probably try it. I mean, some of the best maps I've ever tried have just been clicking on the newest thing that has no screenshots or anything and having a great time, like with ZM Cabin. Please, if you haven't tried this, please play it. I'm getting sidetracked. What I'm getting at is when this came out, it immediately caught my eye. Because despite this game coming out 10 years ago, there's still some crazy, fresh ideas coming out for this shit more times than it probably deserves. Obviously, the first thing that catches everyone's eye is the moving picture, okay? This is like a magnet if you want people to try your shit. It's like dangling keys in front of people. Hey, play my map, please, please, please. Not a bad thing, just making a note. I've got a fucking whatever. I've got a slowly decaying brain, and when I see moving picture, I click subscribe. It's a fucking problem, and I will not be stopping. This mod being, of course, the Ironman Arsenal. You probably already seen on Telexify. I'm late to the game. I'm late to all this shit.
Of course. Fuck, it's genius. Why didn't I think of that?
It doesn't matter. This mod looked fucking crazy. Be the Iron Man, level up the Iron Man, be the fucking Hulkbuster, in goddamn Nocturne Tone. What the fuck? Anytime these type of mods, these gun game mods come around, which this is basically a gun game mod with the Iron Man suit, anytime they come around, the first thing I always try out is try it on Moon. Try it in the Dead Man's Land and see how it runs. Funny story when you do that though. This happens.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Oh god. The map. It's talking to me.
Leave me alone!
I can't believe this has happened. You're telling me there was no warning that this would... Oh. Well. I be damned. I guess I didn't read that part. Must have gotten distracted by something. It's kind of unfortunate it doesn't work in Origins either, because that ruins my next video idea. Iron Man flies to fucking Agartha.
Give me a little juice, Friday.
I don't know what on Origins is preventing the Iron Man suit from being made, but I do understand why on Moon it might not be able to be made. It probably has everything to do with the PES system. And the reason I know this is because look at this. Oh my, look how it fucking bends. What are this astronaut suit's made out of fucking paper mache? Oh my god, does it normally look like this? Oh. Okay, I guess it does. Well, my second guess has to do with kind of the special entities in the map. If we take a look at that Origins clip I showed you just a second ago, you'll notice that I've turned into a zombie when I leveled up. And I'm assuming this is the zombie that you see in Zombie Blood running around the center. I don't think it's too terrible of a guess that the astronaut entity is what's fucking up the Iron Man transformations. It's unfortunate too, because Iron Man launching a photon blast at an Origins robot from Black Ops 3 is a sense I would fucking kill a medieval peasant.
Maximum pulse!
Anyway, kind of a fun idea is instead of starting off with the first Iron Man suit, the base crew for the map starts off with an Iron Man gauntlet, kind of like in Civil War where he nearly got fucking murdered by Bucky. And then after using that gauntlet, you work your way up to an actual Iron Man suit. That sounds fucking dope, but beggars ain't gonna be choosins. Now, you might be curious, if there's no Iron Man suit models on Moon or Origins, what does it look like when you transform? Well, first, let's take a look at what it normally looks like. Did you feel that? That felt good, didn't it? And this is what it looks like in Moon. Now, here's the thing. It's not really about the models. The models are really, really cool and all, but it's all about the functions. How does it feel to be Iron Man? Let's talk about that. When the game starts, you're just given the prototype repulsor. This is just a single-handed weapon that shoots off, well, repulsor blasts, I guess. And you're still allowed to throw grenades in this state, but this is really all you got to work with, other than a mean left hook. This kind of reminds me of the first Dead Island when you hunt down the left hand of Glova and you just start blasting motherfuckers with it. The real fun begins when you level up this suit, as it gains more abilities the higher in the ranks you go. With just one upgrade, you unlock the ability to use both hands as your blaster and, most importantly, the power of flight. Now, this flight isn't what you're thinking of. This isn't Home Depot drone shot flight. This is more of an extended jump that makes tall invisible barriers more of a suggestion. The flight capabilities is honestly the best part about this whole set. Yeah, you get a lot of cool weapons, cool suits. Yeah, that's fine. But being able to kind of fly around to avoid zombies, or on Moon, picking up power-ups that you're supposed to use the jumpers for, truly fantastic. It also allows you to go to places you're not really supposed to go to, such as paying Nikolai an early visit in Gorod Krovi,
Maximum pulse!
or grabbing Easter egg parts with less steps. Who needs to do this spider skip that Jolt's just taught us about, or whatever the fuck Zetspo makes us do to get here, when you can just... Speaking of Easter eggs, most of them are inaccessible to the Iron Man armor, mainly due to the fact that you can't pick up any weapons that aren't specialist abilities. An example would be Zetspo no Shima. You can pick up the skull and at least 2 of the gears, but because you can't pick up the KT4, you're not going to be able to get the 3rd gear. And unfortunately, you can't just fly up there and obliterate the plane. I don't think you can complete any of the Easter eggs, except maybe the giant? Maybe? Oh, I'd be damned. Well, this is kind of a terrifying sight. You know it's bad when Iron Man pulls out the fucking Glock instead of his normal repulsors. Even though you can't complete the Easter egg, you still actually have a chance of winning and, quote, completing the game. The way you do that is by leveling up your Iron Man suits. 4 out of 5 of them are pretty iconic suits. There's one that kind of sticks out that I'm not familiar with. I was a little curious, so I looked into it. These suit models are most likely borrowed from Marvel's Avengers, so I looked through all the suits and, take a look at the name of this one. Iron Man ray gun suit. I get it. He was just being cute about this one, huh? Thing is, none of that matters on Moon, because the suits don't appear. So you're firing off spirit bombs as Dempsey here until you can level up and it forces you to go into 3rd person. I kind of wish that it didn't force you into 3rd person. I kind of like playing in the 1st person more so than 3rd, mainly because the camera can be a little tight in some areas, but it also kind of ruins the illusion here in Moon, where I kind of forgot I wasn't even in the suit. The Hulkbuster is the last armor you've got to level up. As soon as you fill that bar up, you can then overload its arc reactor and end the game. This, as you'd imagine, is pretty easy to do, considering you could just fly on top of Hangar 18 and rain fire until it's full. It's supposed to look like this. As you might imagine, this looks completely sane when it's just the player and not the Hulkbuster. This is kind of like an alternate ending to the Moon Easter egg, where instead of firing rockets into the Earth, Iron Man just fucking explodes in Area 51.
What the fuck?
I didn't really know how to end this video, so we're just gonna look at Steam comments and react to them. We love to see this. This is the guy that made Nuke 3 Town. Incredible map. Funny that he made an incredible map and said this is the best mod. We love to see it. We love modders supporting modders. How is this split screen compatible? I didn't even know there was split screen. How? Well, don't you know? He's Iron Man. That's how he was able to do that. I have so many questions. I leveled up once, killing hundreds of these, but never leveled up again. I can't buy wall weapons. No box, limited ammo, gotta hope for a max. Oh, that was really a lot of question. Leveled up once, killed a bunch of zombies, never leveled up again. Why don't you just hit the same button that you did the first time? And then can't buy wall weapons, no box, limited ammo. You leveled up once. Once you level up once, you get the Omni Beam, and that recharges. That has infinite ammo. You can also pack punch your blasters and your Omni Beam. Luckily though, after this comment was made, he made an update pretty quickly, which is incredible, where it'll prompt you continuously until you finally level up, which is super cool that he got a pretty quick update. There's actually a lot of updates. I think he updated this like 11 times in a goddamn month. Like, holy shit. There's some people that would tear down their map 8 times and repost it again rather than updating it. Hands down, one of the best mods in the workshop right now. Quality stuff. That's my boy It's Broads, who made the Walking Dead map and a lot of other cool maps. Zombie Killer says, does this work on any BO3 custom zombies map? Maybe. Only one way to find out. Make it so you can get wall guns and the mist rocks. 1, don't make demands. Just ask him if he can. And 2, that would kind of ruin the point of having the Ironman suit. Like, this armor is more than just the flight. You want to use his, he wants you to use the repulsors and the Omni Beam. It'd be stupid if you can just buy guns off the wall as well, because then you just wouldn't use the repulsors or the beam. The same guy that couldn't figure out how to upgrade says unsubbing until you can go first person on the Hulkbuster. What the fuck, man? He did a whole update for you, and you are so ungrateful. Q does not work for me, unfortunately. Cool mod though. Fix your keyboard. That should take care of that. Ran out of ammo. Oh, that's a question. Ran out of ammo? Couldn't do anything after that, or am I missing something? You should have just barely enough to reach the first upgrade, and the first upgrade has the Unibeam that has infinite ammo. Who the fuck? No, the lion ignores Team's messages. The Unibeam has infinite ammo. All you gotta do is upgrade once. If you can't get to wave 5 or 6 without wasting all your ammo, you've got other issues. Great mod, but more ammo would be nice. Wave 6? If y'all just melee during like the first 2 waves, you could probably get there without wasting all your ammo. I've played this mod an ungodly amount of times this past week, and I don't think once I've ran out of ammo. What key do you need to press to upgrade? It states nothing key. You might have to go into your keybinds and fix it to where your specialist is bound to something. It must have gotten unbound. You could probably go into your keybinds and just put default, and that should probably fix that. Wait, does this work? Bro, try it out. What do you mean does it work? This shit's fire. Gotta do Goku next? That's actually fucking funny as fuck. Make Punisher as a character. Isn't the Victus and Permis crew basically just the Punisher? What's the Punisher gonna do here? I just want to let you know that the game crashes when I try to play this on the Has-Been Hotel map. Otherwise, it's very fun. When I'm out of ammo, there isn't much I can do. That's too bad. Okay, there's one custom map that it doesn't work. The Has-Been Hotel one. Noted. This is so fucking cool. I played this while drunk, and I felt like that guy from Iron Man killing Taliban warriors. What, you mean Iron Man? Is that who you meant? This mod is so dope in concept, but it has the BO4 problem. You start out with overpowered shit and you get even more powerful. Yeah, that's how the mod's supposed to be. This isn't a Treyarch made feature like all of Black Ops 4 was. It's just a mod that somebody made where you become overpowered. And I would even argue you're not even overpowered. Not until the 3rd suit at the very least. Can my guest have an armor as well when I activate the mod? Probably. I activate it and try it, and that will probably answer your question. I think that's all the comments I can stomach. I want to thank y'all again for watching, and I just want to congratulate the mod creator on this mod. This is truly incredible, and I mean, we already knew he could do incredible stuff because he's the guy that made the balloons map, but it's crazy how far these people will go, and this has been awesome to see. That being said, if you liked the video, make sure to dislike it. I spent like 2 weeks on like a 12-minute video when it usually takes me like 2 days. I don't know if I ever want to do this again. Hit dislike so I feel discouraged to put work into this. Y'all have a good one.
I just can't believe that you would need me after everything you said. You messed up in the head. Just let me go to bed before I run off and end up dead. You busted my home, you told